Hello, it's Joe Hdoba with another Cup of Joe. Wanted to touch base on a very interesting thing that I thought about during the webinar that I had mentioned in my last video. In the last one, we talked about how it's important to realize that less than one person per 1,000 impressions are going to your website for your display advertising campaigns. I have to think through on this, and if we're working so hard to get that one person to your website, what does that say about our efforts if your website's old, or if it's not responsive or mobile ready? A lot of people might know that more so. What if it's not secured? You know, like everybody needs to have an SSL certificate on their website at this point. Number one, Google in your SEO is going to knock you really hard for that. Number two, the real practical sense of things is that there's a lot of computers out there that won't even allow their web browser to go to your website unless you have that certificate. You know, it looks like it only adds an S to the HTTP on your website, but it's actually really important, and for the most part it's going to cost you like $200 to do it. So I've really got to tell you, do it today. You know, get that certificate, that security certificate. Contact your webmaster. Either do that or any of the other newer platforms like Squarespace, Wix, like all of them that are out there. Anybody who's doing a WordPress website now too, that certificate basically comes with the new website. And so if I told you that if your website's 5 years old, you probably need a new one anyway, the good news is that the websites anymore, the same type that you paid $5,000 for last time, it's like 20% the cost a lot of times, 25% the cost. You can probably get a website done for $2,000 maybe, that completely does everything that you want, that has all the new software, all the new updates, all the security, everything that you need. So unless you're really tied to that website, I really have to suggest that you take a look at doing a new one. So you can either spend a couple $100 to get that security certificate to make sure that you're compliant with Google search, with the web browsers that are being used now, which will obviously allow for more people to interact with your site. Additionally, like I said, we're working so hard to get all of these people over to your website. What are you saying to them? When's the last time you reviewed your copy? Is there a call to action on every single web page? Are you asking somebody to do something, take some action on every single page of your website? If not, then you need to have a discussion with the people around you, the stakeholders, your marketing people, your sales people, to find out the best way to grease the skids for people to do business with you. Because we all know that people want to do business with folks that make it easy. Your website is the first thing people see whenever they interact with your business, whenever they become aware of your business. And if you're not taking them down the customer journey and thinking through every single page on your site of the customer journey to see how you get them further and further down to purchase from you, then you need to have a new strategy. You need to have a strategy session. You need to get that handled. This is Joe Hdoba with another Cup of Joe. If you have any comments, if I missed anything, or if you have any questions about it, please leave it in the comments. This will go up on all the normal sites, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. Joe Hdoba, thanks a lot for listening. Talk to you guys later. Bye.